What's good, Facebook? This is live, uncut, unedited. Live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, people. We got to talk. We got to straighten up some things. Because we got some folks that they got blindfolders on their eyes and they can't see. And I'm duty bound to tell you the truth and shame the devil. This live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, share the video. Share the video. I'm out here with my main man at the office, Inglewood First Responders, Charles McKenzie. He out there on 63rd Street. Can say, holler at him before I go live.
Hey, y'all already know what it is. Charles McKenzie, the mayor of Inglewood, and my brother Mark G. Johnson, who sit on my board. Man, we're doing some wonderful things in Inglewood. We're not just a crime convention team and boots on the ground. We also host kids as well. We have a program for 6 weeks that we run it. So while the people out there working for the organization, we have their kids as well, having them in here playing basketball. We have yoga classes. We have, man, everything you can name here with Inglewood First Responders.
That's what I'm talking about, Charles McKenzie. Y'all already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Now, getting back to the program at hand with some of y'all folks that don't understand. We're gonna go to school a little bit. So I'm gonna try not to be so hard on you guys. But I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Sometimes the truth is very uncomfortable. And most time it's always uncomfortable. And it makes you mad. It makes you upset. It makes me upset. It makes you upset. But it's clear. They always say that the truth, the butt-naked truth, will undress a dressed-up lie. And that's real talk, people. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Here we go, people. Listen. The subject at hand is about guns and drugs. Guns and drugs. First of all, if any of you out there that's listening to me, you know black people are not manufacturing guns. You know black people are not manufacturing drugs. And I'm talking about heroin and cocaine. That's what I'm talking about. And these ecstasy pills or Molly pills or this lean, you know this is the same trap from back in the 60s, the 50s and the 60s that they place in the black communities. When you place guns and drugs in these poor communities that have been starved and left behind, what do you think is going to happen? You put two starving lions in a cage together, two hungry, starving lions in a cage together. What are they going to do? They're going to kill each other. And that's so way it is in the black community. When the black community don't have resources, guess what? They go to the underworld. They start selling drugs. They start using guns. They start killing each other. They start robbing people. Guns aren't made in black communities. Let me go a little further now. I'm from Chicago. Guns aren't made in Inglewood, North Lawndale. They're not made in Roseland. They're not made in Chatham. They are not made in South Shore. We have no control over guns. Guns are placed in our community by the white supremacists. Some of you better known as the KKK, if you call them. But I like to say white supremacists. These guns are put in our community to destroy families, to destroy us. Well, you say, well, Martin, I live in a community. I don't use drugs. I don't buy drugs. I don't shoot nobody. Good for you. Good for you. It's a setup, people. These communities are being set up. They are being starved. It's what you call cause and effect, people. Some of you don't think. You don't use your brain. The black community is under attack. Why is it every time that we need to get something, we got to march, we got to protest, we got to boycott, we got to fall out, we got to stop expressways, we got to stop streets, cars are flowing in the streets? Why is that? You never see the Asian community stopping the expressway. You never see the Asian community downtown protesting the way black folks protest. We got to protest to get people out of office. We got to protest to make sure that money come in our communities. Our teenagers and guns, they are using guns and drugs. We have a gun problem. We have a gun problem in the black communities. And we're not the manufacturers of none of these. I'm telling you, this is ivory, people. Elephant tusk. That's what it is. Sorry. But it's not, people. These guns and drugs are placed in our community to destroy families. Look at our men. Look at some of these liquor stores. Men, they like walking zombies. They lost. They gone. Look at the prisons full of black men. Full of black men. We have a whole generation of black men in prison right now doing free labor for these Fortune 500 companies. And when they come out of jail, these same companies that hire through the prison system would not hire them, no felon, to work with their company or work for their company. Guns and drugs are placed in the community by the white supremacists. They're throwing their hand, they're throwing the rock and hiding their hand. Look at the black people. They killing each other. They on drugs. Look at them. And they get mad. They out there killing each other and they on drugs. Where did they get the guns from? Where did they get the drugs from? You telling me drugs are made in another country and the only time the white supremacists find drugs is when they're in my pocket? Come on, people. I'm telling the truth and shaming the devil. It's called cause and effect, people. You wonder why we don't have no black men with our black women. You wonder why our men are lost. And the only time a black man can dominate a black woman is in the bedroom. After that, it's nothing else happening. Because it's the black woman that got the job. It's the black woman that got the car. It's the black woman that got the career. It's the black woman that's educated. And it's by design. And I'm not bashing no black woman for her success. I commend every black queen for what she owns and what she has, and some black women are doing a magnificent job. I would never take nothing away from a black woman. But this system, this white supremacist system, is designed to put the black woman before the black man. It's the truth, people. Some of you don't understand it. You're not trying to hear nothing. You got your ears closed. I don't want to hear. But it's okay. You're going to know that this crime chaser guy told you one day. You may not understand what I'm saying, but just keep living. Keep living. And some of you, and even me, myself, have lost loved ones to gun violence. Gun violence. You got teenagers walking around here with guns and don't have no place to live, but they have a gun. They don't have no money in their pocket, but they have a gun. They don't have a job, but they got drugs in their possession. What's up with that? Anytime something is made ready, so easy to get, and it's evil, something is not right about it. Somebody is supplying drugs and guns in the black community. I'm telling you. And I'm not buying that every black man is lazy, because you're looking at one that's not lazy. And I work with the average man out there, both mentally and physically. So don't bring me that white supremacy talking point. Talking about black on black crime, all black men are lazy. That's a lie. Some black men, their spirits are broken. They are broken. That's why they can't do nothing. People act out the way they think. If you acting lazy, you thinking lazy. I always said it, immature mind do immature things. That's real talk. White supremacists are working to destroy families, black communities. Look at you. They don't even want you on a job no more. Look at the Mexicans. They're working. They're buying property. Black people are moving out of the city of Chicago. And don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing the Mexicans. If you can buy it, buy it. But I'm just using you guys for an example. That Mexicans are out here buying houses, paying for them in cash. They're on these construction jobs. They're riding up and down our alleys, getting the things that we throwing out and cashing in on our scrap, on our waste that we don't even want, making money on it. I'm telling you, people, this is true. And we're around here talking about Mexicans work for cheap. Believe me, some of the Mexicans don't work for cheap, and they're getting paid. They have a bankroll, trust me. We're the ones out here buying long weave hair all the way down to our butt, and our children are eating Roman noodles for dinner. We're the ones out here that's cashing in our link and our link card and buying other things that instead of food. And our children at the end of the month, they're starving for food. Oh, I'm telling the truth and shame the devil. This is a very sensitive issue, and I mean to speak the truth. Don't care what you think of me. You may not like the messenger, but listen to the message, people. This is real. And every Mexican is not part of the cartel. You have some Mexicans out there that's working hard. I attend the flea market, and I see the Mexicans, they the first one at the flea market, and they the last one to leave, people. They there when it's snow, when it's rain, when it's hot. Where our brothers at? Where the hustlers at? Where the real hustlers, where you ain't got to rob and steal and kill nobody? Where are you, brothers? What, you want to wait on your neighbor to go to work so you can break in his or her house? Shame on you, brother. This is real. We have to learn how to eat without killing each other. We got to make do. We got to make some sacrifices for ourselves and for our families, people. This is real, people. Yes, I want a nice big car. Yes, I want a big home, a condominium. But hey, I have to make sacrifices. People, guns and drugs are placed in the black community by the white supremacists to destroy families. They've been doing that since the 60s, since the Black Power movement, and it's still working. And we're still picking up their guns. We're still picking up their drugs because we're making money with it. And we're killing each other. And they're giving us terms, black on black crime. You never hear white people say white on white crime or Asian on Asian crime. They're not. They want you to focus on each other and not focus on what they're doing to us. It's real talk. Thank y'all so much for telling the truth. As Dr. Charles Hayes said, he said, I'll run before I take it back. And still, I'll add more to it. Appreciate you. Black love, black power, black unity. Race first.